Okay, I think everything is live. Hello and welcome. Oh, let's make that bigger. There we go. Look at that. It's a beautiful hand. I guess first thing to just note here before we get started is that Mr. Manny Shape, the El Crudo guy, he sent me a book that's got crazy ape action in it, but I don't think I can actually show it to anybody. Just here, you can just like see part of the note he said. Just wanted to share something. Just wanted to share something. What that something is not exactly clear, unless you're me and you've got that something in your possession. Not sure if he wants me to show that off or not. I guess I should ask him. I thanked him and he's like, hey, anytime, man. He's a pretty gracious dude. If you've never talked with him, if you've never checked out his book, like Manny Shape is totally like an upright kind of dude. He's a dude fella, if you will. And let's see. There was one or two other things I wanted to share here because I thought they were funny. Or, for various reasons. Let me, yeah, here we go. G vs. E. Now, I watched this show when it was called Good vs. Evil, and it was a great television show. This dude, died in the 70s, and this guy, died in his, in a car accident or something. He widowed his wife, and they're recruited by, the good guys to fight evil and stuff. It's really dumb and a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed that show. I think the first season was on Sci-Fi Channel, and then the second season, when it got renamed to G vs. E, because it was Good vs. Evil originally, was on USA. And then this is just wonderfully cursed. I don't know where Sonic B here at RetroCon got this from, but it is fantastic, whatever. This is great. I love it. Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Brothers, all is mocked up as Genesis carts. And this one's even got the early game Genesis cart when they had that grid pattern on everything. I love it. This is terrific. Whoever did these little label mock-ups, thumbs up to you. These were the best versions of the games, for sure. Mario 3 on the Genesis was so much faster than the NES version. That right there, if you don't know, that's the blast processing at work. All right, I need to do a couple of things here before we get started for really reals. Okay, I got that retweet out there. And then I need to drop a link to the stream over here on YouTube. Or not on YouTube, on Discord. Here we go. All right. Let me close these extra tabs that I don't need. Boom and boom. Now, one thing I've gotten more conscious about over the years is just how much memory browsers eat up. Good Lord. Who programmed these things? Like some kind of deranged mad scientist? You open one tab in Brave or something, or Chrome or whatever, Chromium-based browser. You open one little tab up, and the next thing you know, it's eating up 2 gigabytes of memory. It's what the heck? I remember back in the day, we were browsing the internet on 2 megabytes of RAM. I don't know what changed here, but something sure changed. Here's this week's books. All right. I don't see any chat in StreamYard. Hold up. Let me open up the actual stream here, so I got that open too, just in case StreamYard is disconnected. I've had that happen before. And it sucks. Let me tell you. Brace yourselves. I'm going to play that little countdown clipperoo, and then we'll get started seeing what I bought this week. It's all wrapped up in this black trash bag. But yeah, dude, my shop man, he's got weird bags all the time. All right, here comes that countdown. Brace your ears. I'm not sure how loud it'll be. Oh, hello. Uh, Hi. Welcome back. I'm your host, Elizabeth, and we are going to start the stream for really reals now. That means you, me, and I don't know why I slapped my hand down on the book for me. You, me, because I'm over here, and the books. I got 5 books this week. Should have been 6. It should have been 6, but one of the books was not there, much to my sadness. And I also grabbed the DC Connect. So after we look at the books, we'll flip through that and see if there's anything interesting in there. Okay, let me set these over here. And crumple up this little bag. Oh, look at that. So the first book... Oh, hold on. I got to preface this, right? I got to preface it. When you go to a Graham Crackers on a Wednesday, you get 3 books out of the dollar bin. It used to be the 75-cent bin, and it used to be the 50-cent bin before that, not too long ago, but inflation has driven the price of free up to $1. Fortunately, on a Wednesday, you can get 3 out of there, and they're free. This is the first book I picked up. Deathlock number 17. Deathlock is not a character I'm super familiar with. Deathlock is not a character whose books I've collected or anything like that. Like, I know a little about Deathlock, and then I kind of read that Savage Avengers series, and that series was just like, yo, bro, yo, everything you know about Deathlock is wrong. Oh, also, this is the Endless Legend soundtrack playing lightly in the background from Amplitude Studios. They said on Twitter, hey, Jackson Zelda, hold on, let me click that. They said on Twitter somewhere a long time ago that you could play their music for their games as long as you give them attribution. And I'm giving them attribution right now, so hopefully that's still true. Soundtrack's by Fly By No. It's an absolutely fantastic piece of music. Really makes me want to play the game, but I got too many other things to do. Too many other games to play, and I haven't gotten there yet. I was saying something about Deathlock, and then I sidetracked myself. But it's nice to see you, Jackson Zelda, and everybody else out there that's lurking. I appreciate you all being here. And hey, if you would be so kind as to smack that like button, like that, that'd be totally dope of you. But don't feel obligated. Like, if you're over there thinking, man, I hate this stream, hey, that's cool. I get it. Anyway, I want to flip this open because, like I said, I don't know a lot about Deathlock. I know he's like Universal Soldier type stuff, you know? He's a dead guy that they turned into a cyborg. And this cover is really great. I love the way this looks. We got this dude busting out of like his head or something. Like, is that him before he died? I don't know. And I sure don't know this story arc, Cyber War. Like, this is all like kind of new territory for me. Dude, I like it. I'm not quite sure like what's going on these pages, who these people are. Who is Deathlock? Deathlock is a cyborg, XLG. Welcome to the stream. He's a dead guy that got turned into a cyborg. Oh man, I remember when that was in theaters. I forgot about this until just now because I didn't watch bad horror movies back then because I was a kid. Oh, we are so flashing back. Oh, Roxanne Oil. Oh, there he is. This is the Deathlock Cyborg. It's the ultimate war machine. And you're the man who's going to run it for us. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, okay. Okay. Hey, so this cover's actually really cool. Well, that's like a different Deathlock, though. That's not the original Deathlock. That is that's like a Deathlock from the future or something. Not regular Deathlock. Because regular Deathlock is just the guy who got turned into a cyborg. He's not some far future dead Avenger turned cyborg or anything. He's just a dude. Actually, the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show, they actually treated the Deathlock character pretty well in that, I thought. Like, it was different than I remember, but it was okay. And XLG, No, not on this stream. Maybe later, actually. Maybe later. Once we start looking at the DC Connect and I really start rambling, we might talk about that. I kind of want to make that a separate video, though, too. Like, I don't usually talk about movies on YouTube, but there was some really great cinematography in that movie. Anyway, this cover's fantastic because it looks like what I was seeing in here. Who just dinged me on Discord? Why was Discord not muted? That's okay. That's okay. I'll look at it later. I was getting distracted. So it looks like he's like flashbacking. So this must be Deathlock before he becomes a cyborg, because there they are talking about the cyborg suit. And so he's busting out of the cyborg's head here. I like it. That's the original personality, like reasserting himself, like gaining dominance back. That's very much like a Hulk kind of story, where Bruce was always like battling his alter ego for control. Wow, this book had never been opened or something. We flipped this over, and these two pages were stuck together. What the heck? Bro, see that? That's wild. Has nobody ever read this book before? Has it just been bumming around comic shops for decades, unread? That's kind of what it feels like. That's a great picture right there. The cyborg... No, he's nothing like Cyborg. I mean, they're both cyborgs. That's about where the coincidence ends. Deathlock is a cybernetic super soldier. Cyborg is a loser whose dad turned him into a cyborg by accident. Sort of. Depending on what reboot you're in. It's way too complicated to get into. Like, what you're saying is kind of like, is the Weather Wizard the same as the DC equivalent to Storm? No, they're completely different. They have different motivations. They're different kinds of characters. Like, what little bit I know about Deathlock says, haha, no, bro. No. Because, like, Cyborg is not a veteran soldier turned intentionally into a cyborg super soldier or anything. Cyborg is just a guy whose dad messed up. That sounds like a killer wrestling move. Now that we can agree on. And there probably is a move like that. I mean, there's the Scorpion Deathlock, aka the Sharpshooter. Sting, he calls it the Scorpion Deathlock, but pretty much everybody else just calls it the Sharpshooter. Bret Hart's finishing move as well. Great move. It looks like it should hurt so freaking much. I'm sure it doesn't hurt that much or they wouldn't do it so often. Sorry if you heard me taking a drink just now. Another move that's kind of like that, like in the same veins, like the Boston Crab or the Half Crab. Like those moves just look like they should hurt so much. They should put so much torque on the lower back. And I'm reasonably sure they don't actually do that. Because who would put themselves in that situation? No one. That's who. Sorry, just catching my breath. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey! That's cool. I'm not showing it, though. It's just a picture of Godzilla. You don't need to see that. Is Weather Wizard a gender reverse storm? He sure is. He absolutely is. 100%. See? See the thumbs up of truth? Right there. Now you know. Now you know. Alright, the next book I got out of I almost said the 50-cent bin, but it's a dollar bin now. Ravager, 2099 issue 2. I got issue 4 of this or something. I don't think I got this one. So, I was just digging in. There were all these Marvel books all right next to each other. And I don't really get the Ravager character, like who he is or what he is or anything like that. But the one issue I read was kind of okay. I did a review on it, and I thought, hey, for the price of free, this might be kind of okay too. Oh, what are they doing? Like arresting this guy or something here? Nevertheless, due to your incompetence, the man is still at large. Bazap! It really needs a bazap sound effect right there. He has become a rebel, an assassin, a deadly fighting machine. He hates Alchemax, with good reason. So long as he lives, neither our institutions nor our lives are safe. But why am I telling you? You're worthless. You're just a decaying piece of human flotsam. How cheap is any man's life? All that matters is power and the intoxicating rush of playing capital G-O-D. Wow, that villain's sure got a thing. This book is in pretty good shape too. It feels like it hasn't really been opened. Were all three of these books like something somebody bought once and then they never read? Well, I kind of like the dark blue silhouetted agents dropping down right there. I like her facial expression too. Anytime an artist actually puts a tongue in a mouth, uh, that's just that extra level of care. Like, what was that webcomic? Hold on. Brain's working. Queen of Wands or something. It was a comedy webcomic, long time ago, like I don't know, 20 years ago. Pretty funny. And the thing I remember most about it is, aside from being funny, was the artist always, whenever people had their mouths open, he took the time to actually pin in the tongue. Not all artists do that. Some artists will just put like a solid, red background or something there and just kind of call it a day. Ah! I think he's got something there. I think you're on to something, XLG. Hold on, I gotta ask a question for someone. All right. I should reply to somebody, but he's been streaming all day, so I haven't talked to him. I didn't want to interrupt him. Well, let me see if he's still streaming. No, looks like he stopped. Okay. I might talk to him after this, if he's still awake. Yeah, but could have been stored under an Encyclopedia Britannica, or, there are other encyclopedias out there. Oh, what if it was stored? Hold on. I got a Webster dictionary somewhere that is like as thick as my little board down here. I don't know, what is this, like 14 inches across? Something. Let's see, that's 9. Yeah, it's about 14 inches. Like I got a dictionary that's about that big. It's a gigantic Webster's. It's somewhere. It's a gorgeous thing. It's absolutely an intimidating piece of equipment. Like if you want to teach people the weight of words, you just hand them that book, and hopefully they get to understand it. They get to understand just the power of words, just based on how freaking heavy they are. Oh, wait, it's Ravage, not Ravager. Oh my gosh. Hey, okay, we got to step back for a second, XLG. You just caught me. I was saying his name wrong. It's Ravage 2099. And that's because DC has a character named Ravager. And Ravager is a girl. It's Deathstroke the Terminator's daughter, if I remember right. Hold on, we can look this up. Ravager is an alias used by multiple fictional characters. Most appear in okay. But the one I'm thinking is his daughter. Yeah, Rose Wilson, right there. That's Ravager from DC. So I was saying Ravager 2099. I should have been saying Ravage 2099. And now you got to take us into here, and you're saying, like, take no prisoners and don't respect women, to quote a YouTuber who gets in trouble all the time. And literally the current one is a woman. So there you go. She showed up, what I read most recently, she showed up in the Robin series that was right like from a year or two ago. DC Rebirth. No, they don't cover that here. Oh, we will get to that, Jackson Zelda, when I flip through the DC Connect. That is on my topic list. So I'm glad that you are in alignment with my thought processes. All right, let's look at the third book I got out of the dollar bin here real quick. I got it because it was a Punisher book. But, you know, hey, maybe there's werewolves or something in it, right? I really like this matte paper they're printing on in here. Like, all three of these issues, they're from like the same year. And this paper stock is pretty nice. Oh, wow, we got a dead girl. Let the cooling flesh of these innocents sate your desires. Let me be your vessel. Whoa. What is wrong with this guy? Dude needs to chill out. You can't say this in the comic book, bro. Wait, he's got like knives stuck in his arms or something? Who's this maniac? Wait, he's got like knives stuck in his head? Is he Knife Head? Is that his secret power? Not my family, you motherless. Not with any more of your sickness. The legions of the night. Oh, sorry, we just changed characters. The legions of the night hunger for their remains. How can you hope to spare them from that darkness? Oh my gosh, this looks so stupid. I love it. It's okay. It's a dry heat. You're a vampire. Do you even like feel... Oh, because he was just on fire. He's cracking a joke. Nah. Okay, this book looks like it's just going to be kind of dumb fun. And I like that. I got like 20 books I got to read and review, man. I got a whole big stack over here. And I had just been putting it off. I have not been in the mood to sit down and read a comic book these last few days. All right, let's quit looking at this. I'll just let you guys stare at it for a second. First book I bought, Draculina, Blood Simple, number 3. I don't know why we had to have a new miniseries. I don't think I've read number 2. Looking forward to the Book of Gogor review. Hey, yeah, that's on the to read list, man. I got a separate stack of like trades and stuff that I got to read. Dude, I am behind like thousands of pages in reading. I don't think I'm ever going to catch up in my life. Let's just crack this open and hope that we don't have anything I can't show on YouTube here, or while I'll be editing this video. Oh! We just opened up to like a splash page. We got Vampirella, Draculina, and the other Draculina, Katie. What is going on in this book? So I'm going to just go ahead and say this, man. I've been reading these Christopher Priest Vampirella books since I started doing them. And I say this like every time I do one of the reviews or something about them. And I have no idea, absolutely no idea what's been going on in any of these books. Not a single one of them. Like, I started piecing together the first Vampirella series, like the first 12 issues, when things kind of came together. And I don't know. I can't, mi no comprende. Like, I don't get it. Because as soon as I started just like getting in there and figuring stuff out, you know, everything that was going on changed. Like, I got the revelation like at the end of it, at the end of the revelatory period, and I started figuring it out, and then it just veered off, whoosh, off into a completely different direction. I don't know if these Christopher Priest books, see his name down there, I don't know if these things are deep or if I'm just like unable to comprehend them or what, but they just break my mind. They break my head every dang time. Now, the other book I bought today is one I'm really looking forward to. It's a very non-traditional narrative, man. It jumps back and forth all over the place. There's like 5 stories going on simultaneously, and they're non-linear. So you'll get like the past, and then the present, and then the future, and then the past again. And we're jumping around between different characters, occasionally different universes, occasionally alternate versions of the same characters. Occasionally somebody's wife from an alternate universe shows up. Like, it gets weird. Okay? It gets weird over here. Also gets weird over here, but this is a much more traditional story. I'm going to open it up to just like one page, and we'll take a look. Here. So, last time we checked in, they were fighting zombie things, like cancer zombies. And that appears to be over with. And I thought Batman was supposed to have a big fight with the Joker for this next issue. But instead, it just looks like the secret underground place that they're in is collapsing and threatening to kill everybody. Okay. Anyway, the Mark Silvestri art is really nice. He kind of toned down the 17 million lines since the first issue, which is good. Because he didn't need so dang many lines in his book. But, yeah. Oops. Let's see. I lost my window. There's my Chrome window. Whew. Anyway, I don't want to look at any more of this book because I don't want to spoil it. I think this is the last issue of the series. So I absolutely don't want to know what the answer is, like what's going on here, till I actually read the dang thing. So I ain't flipping through that no more. We're going to bust out this DC Connect I picked up. Horror devastates the DC universe as its greatest heroes confront their worst nightmares. And that's all that's in this. Like, this whole book is just night terrors, night terrors, night terrors, night terrors. So, to kind of go back to what Jackson Zelda asked me, I don't know. Probably not. I am pretty much like evented out. Like, Dark Knight's death metal was really cool, and then it ended real lame. And it feels like they haven't done anything with the setup that gave them, because they rebooted the universe. And I don't know. I quit following DC. Like, I'm just kind of done with events. Because I read that event, and I read Absolute Carnage a couple years ago. Like, what was that, like 3 years ago now? And Dark Knight's death metal, really crazy stuff, a lot of cool stuff, and then it ended kind of dumb. And Absolute Carnage might as well not have been an event. It was literally just like, here's 4 regular issues of Spider-Man. That's all it was. It was just, this is a normal Spider-Man book, but we've called it an event. Hold on. Am I gonna? I guess I'm gonna have to go flip through and find the main story. Like, where do I find the main story? Also, it said something in the event like the heroes were facing their greatest terrors. Yeah, its greatest heroes confront their worst nightmares. That's not a hero. That's a villain. Poison Ivy is a villain. I don't care who pretends to make Poison Ivy not a villain. She's a mass murdering psychopath. She is, in the DC universe, responsible for probably killing thousands or more people. You can't rehabilitate that much death, you know? Alright, here we go. Night Terrors takes over DC's publishing line this July and August, headlined by a terrifying 4-issue miniseries written by Joshua Williamson, with art by Howard Porter and Gwilym March. Okay. Story starts as Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman discover the dead body of one of their earliest enemies in the Hall of Justice. Okay, I'm confused. Their investigation takes them past the land of living, beyond the land of the dead, into the realm of nightmares. They just did this! You will get banned, XLG. Just letting you know. Let's put this back up. Didn't they literally just do this? With the Dark Multiverse? Like, alright, let's step back from everything else here. Isn't this premise essentially metal and death metal and all the multiverse stuff? Because all the heroes had to face literally their worst nightmares over the course of those series, those couple of years. Like, the whole premise was there are these nightmare worlds where evil, twisted versions of the heroes arose. Are you telling me that the Robin that murders Batman is not like Batman's worst nightmare? Like, what's it going to be? Like, Batman's parents coming up and giving him disapproving glances? Come on. I feel like it ain't been long enough since all the Dark Multiverse stuff to introduce, like, twisted dark realities again. Because that's all this is reading like, at least to me. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but this is just reading, like, twisted dark stuff. I love horror comics. It's been blasting that energy to the book. Okay. Horror-focused event will feature multiple 2-issue miniseries from Superstar creative teams. Okay. Wow. This is nice art. Night Terrors, First Blood, #1. Okay, where Night Terrors starts here, and then there's a #1. So why isn't this just Night Terrors #1? Why is this a special book? Why isn't this Night Terrors #1, #2, #3? Oh my lord, what are there, 30 tie-ins? Oh, and it just stops here. We don't get like number 3 and 4. Hey, there's Ravager again. Because the next page goes straight into Hawk Girl. Because people were clamoring for that. That's nice line art, though. Holy moly, who's doing the art on that? Art and cover by Amike Nahulpen. I don't know how to pronounce your name, and I know I just mispronounced it. Please forgive me for that. It's nice line art. Oh my gosh, that little face right there is dope. The wordplay is good? It sure is. I'm not dissing the wordplay. Let's see. I'm going to look back at your message here. Wesley Dodd Sandman. He is in issue 2, I think. Oh, yeah. He's right there on the cover. So, let me hold this up a little closer here. Sorry for the shaky hands, but yeah, that is totally the Sandman. He's looking dope there. That is a great cover. I think that's a cover, right? It's great. I'm not going to diss anything about the art. I may think the event is kind of silly. Also, sticking superheroes in a horror setting, I don't know if that works. But all the art in the main series at least looked dope. Okay, it's about heroes face their worst enemy or worst nightmares, right? Why is the Joker here? He's a villain. Hey, that's another villain. That's also really suggestive. I was going to make a comment here, but I'm not going to make a comment because I don't want to get in trouble, and it would be rude. Is Hawkgirl's skeleton got hollow bones? I hope so. But probably not. She's a Thanagarian. Like, I guess they just have really strong wings or something, dude. Like, she's an alien. Who knows what the rules are? And, like, the mace weighs like a ton or something. Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows, man. We're not going to get into the physics of Hawkgirl on this stream because I don't know. I'm not a big enough Hawkgirl fan. I really only know her a little bit from books, but mostly from just the Justice League cartoons. That's a cool cover right there. I kind of dig that. Batman Beyond, Neo Gothic. Sorry, man, I don't read this. The sequel to the smash hit Batman Beyond Neo. Why isn't it just... Why are these miniseries instead of just being Batman Beyond number 2500 or whatever? Just have an ongoing and let people buy into it. If Action Comics can get up to episode or issue like 1100, I don't know that the hardcover... If you haven't read The Deadly Duo, you might want to go into the hardcover business. Like, that'd be fine. It'd probably be a really beautiful kind of book. Now this, I'm interested in. When does the first issue of this come out? Like, I need to make sure I get this. Oh, you can tell I was playing Police Stories. I got numbers scribbled here. Batman, White Knight, Generation. This is my doctor scrawl. This is the kind of writing I do when I don't want anybody else to be able to read what I've written. This looks really... Oh my gosh, the art's by Mirka and Dolfo? Are you pooping me? Oh my gosh. Oh, are they? I didn't see... Well, we haven't really gotten into that yet. Hold on. I might get this. This is that weird book. And I might get it just because it's weird. You know what? Let me do that too. Okay. Like, is that in this book or is that somewhere else? Because I honestly don't know. I hadn't heard that, Jackson Zelda. That might be a cool hardcover to get. Oh, that might be a cool hardcover to get. What is that? On sale 12/12/23. That might be a fun Christmas present. I am clearly not the target market for this. I am not the target market for that. Or this. I don't like the art style at all. Batman The Adventures Continue Season 3, Number 7. Oh, these are just books. These aren't trades or anything anymore. Oh, hold on. Golden Age Omnibus. These are trades. Yeah, collected editions. Under the Red Hood Deluxe Edition. That might be nice to have too. The Batman Adventures Omnibus. There it is, man. You called it, dude. Yeah, we just hadn't made it there. We just hadn't made it there yet. Oh my gosh, and Red Sun? Is it a hardback? No, it's a soft cover, but still. Oh, wow. Dude. Dude. I'd love a hardback of Red Sun. Does that ever come out in hardcover? Hold on, let's find out. Superman, Red Sun, hardcover. It's been collected in hardcover. Broop, right there. My dude. I enjoy like 98% of Red Sun. There's like one part I don't like in that whole miniseries. And it's the very ending. It's like the last page of it I don't like. And I like the rest of it. Oh my gosh. Dude. Jackson Zelda, I might not have seen this if you had not pointed it out to me. So thank you for mentioning this in my chat so that I could see it. Because that is something that I probably am very interested in. Anybody seen this? The Doom that came to Gotham. Anybody seen that? Is it any good? I kind of checked out of like DC animated stuff several years back, like around when Batman Ninja or whatever it was came out, and I haven't seen anything newer than that. Well, I haven't even seen that one yet. But like Batman and Cthulhu stuff, like that appeals to me on a fundamental low level. That Superman does not appear to be Dean Cain. All right, that's everything I got this week, guys. That is everything I got this week. Oh gosh, Night Terrors is written by Joshua Williamson, though. Oh. He wrote a bunch of Justice League Dark, didn't he? And didn't he write that Robin series that I liked? Oh gosh, I might be about to flip. I might be about to be like, you know what, I'm going to read the main book. Josh Williamson teases Dark Knights, Death of Justice League. Josh Williamson killed the whatever. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Let me Justice League Dark. We'll get to that in un momento. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Here we go. This is it. It doesn't say who wrote it here. Is there an easy way to figure that out? Okay, 2018, here we go. Speaking out of No Justice. Oh, it's James Tynion. Never mind then. Then what did Joshua Williamson write? Was he the Robin guy? He was the Robin guy. Okay, hey. I love this book. I'm going to give serious thought to Night Terrors. Now that I've noticed the stupid bit right here, and saw the cool art. So what Free Comic Book Day books am I looking at? freecomicbookday.com/catalog. Let's go take a look. I know exactly what I'm going to say. So the one I am excited about And I did a little video where I pulled this up. The Shadow Man book. I got a soft spot for Shadow Man. 100% do. That last Shadow Man miniseries they did was really good until it just kind of turned into a cross-Valiant event that ended the world and stuff. In the first couple issues where it was like this creepy horror investigation, really good. So I'm hoping this will be good. This is the one thing I'm sure that I'm going to pick up. Otherwise, I don't really know what I feel like picking up out of all this stuff because nothing really jumps out at me. I'm a simp for Spider-Man, so I'll probably get the Spider-Man book. Is it an all-new story? Yeah, it looks like it's the story and the start of an event or something. Exclusive original material. So I'll probably get this. Just because I like Spider-Man. And then I wasn't really like into anything else at all. The Conan book kind of looked cool, but I'm boycotting Titan books for reasons I'm not going to go into on stream. So it's a non-starter because of that. And then I've talked about this on Discord, I think. I did a review of... Where's it at? I can't find it. There it is, the Frazetta Burst book. I did a review of Death Dealer #1, and I did not particularly enjoy the follow-ups from that. And that put me off the whole brand. That 100% put me off of the brand, so I'm probably not going to be picking that one up just because of that. Which, I realized the Conan and Frazetta Burst thing, like, neither of those takes, by me, is a fair take. Like, none of that was fair, none of that was cool. Because those are reasons that have absolutely nothing to do with the books or the qualities of the books themselves. But, you know, you gotta lean into how you're feeling. You gotta trust yourself. And I feel like if I pick those up, you know, I'm going to be going against myself. So I'm not. I was looking at this thing, though. Because this is super creepy. And I got no idea what Trojan X is about. So, well explained. Hey, yep. I am a fussy reader. No lie. You got to know what you like. You also got to be open to, like, new experiences. But don't just, like, you know, not get it. Like, you got to try new stuff sometimes. Step out of your comfort zone. Do something a little crazy. Oh! Well, I did a video Saturday night about this, but Free Comic Book Day is the first Saturday in May. You can see right up here. May 6, 2023. So it's that year, or it's that day every year. And if you have a comic book in your area, you can probably find it. Like, find a shop. I don't know. International, click here. Does Canada count as international? Please select country. I don't see Canada. Canada must not count. Let me look up, like, a Canadian postal code. And we'll try this out again. Oh, there we go. There we go. So, near whatever postal code this is, K0A0B7, which is in Kanata. Oh my God, this is fake. You're telling me that in a country called Canada, there's a city named Canada? Bro, this is fake. You guys are just pulling my leg. You're making this up. Where's this supposed to be at? Uh-huh. Sure it is. Sure it's over here. Right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't believe you. Where's that so-called provincial border? Oh, it's right there. So it's right on the border between here and here. Uh-huh. Canada. Yeah, I don't believe this. Suburb of Ottawa. See, you're just making stuff up. You're just making stuff up. Just stop. Just stop, man. It's a suburb of Orleans, it looks like. Or Gatineau. There's a place called Gatineau up here, too. But anyway, wherever this postal code is, I just typed like Canadian postal code, and there was like a list, and this was the first one on the list. We got Kobold's Corner over here. We got the comic book shop right there in Nepean. We got the comic book shop. Oh, and these are with 2 P's and an E, so it's very fancy. That's in Ottawa, which is up here. Myths, Legends, and Heroes also appears to be in Ottawa. Oh, they're just like 2 blocks from each other. Look at that. And then there was also Thunder Comics and Cards Canada in Nepean as well. So wherever these places are, there's some comic book stores. And since they're on this page, I believe that means they are participating in Free Comic Book Day. So you can just go to freecomicbookday.com and put in wherever you live and maybe find out if there's a shop near you. Like in my neck of the woods, there are several shops. I'm probably not going to all of them because I'm not that interested in the books. I'm just interested in a couple. So I'm just going to go to Graham Crackers. I will probably buy a hardback book or something while I'm in there. And yeah, there we go. So this was all great discussion. Jackson Zelda XLG, you've been wonderful to have on the stream. And whoever's been out there lurking this whole time, because I've seen you lurking, I appreciate you coming in. Oh, I can put a heart over here? What is this? What if I hit that? What does that do? I'm hitting hearts in the chat. XLG, is this doing anything? Are you seeing, like, is there hearts in the chat on your side? With this little smiley face? Does this do anything? I've never seen that before. That shows how little I look at my YouTube chat, I guess. Because I'm usually looking at it through StreamYard. You don't see anything? Okay. Let me get a, like, picture of this. And I'm going to drop that on Discord before I forget. What is this? Several question marks. Boom. All right, there we go. If that's just like for me to hit and nobody sees it, who cares? Who freaking cares? Anyway, I was about to wrap it up. It's 10 o'clock. We have made it to our allotted time. We made it to the end. If you're interested in Free Comic Book Day, check it out. I'm going to do another video like Friday to remind people that it exists and it's a thing. And yeah, you can go to freecomicbookday.com, conveniently over here, and you can look up where your shops that are participating are. You can look up what the books are. You can read some more stuff. You can read about the books, like the event and all that. You all have a great one. Thank you for coming. Have a great night. It's getting kind of late for me. I don't know that I'm ready to pass out yet, but I am really dog tired. So you all just have an absolutely great time. Get some rest. Especially you, XLG, because weren't you sick or something the other day? Like, you need to rest up, buddy. I don't want you to be sick. I want you to be healthy. That goes for everybody, too, but I know he was feeling a little under the weather the other day. And I think I'm starting to lose my voice. So I'm going to give you the wave. Boom! And you're getting a thumbs up. And I am going to check out. So take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.